Hi, welcome to Margaret being Margaret. It is 8:15. Today is Tuesday. It is so blooming hot in this house I can't breathe. Holy mackerel. I don't have the windows closed or the air on because the air is kind of compromised from them working on the system. I think I've said that. So all of a sudden I am boiling. This is how humid it is in the house. The mirror in my bedroom is fogged over. Now, on the good news, the TV's working right now. So I have been just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. But I wanted to catch you up on the last couple of days. Since I asked people to there's a cat, to subscribe or share, my count has gone up. But I've heard this a lot, that when they looked, for some reason, YouTube had unsubscribed them. So I guess there's quite a few people that have been unsubscribed by accident. So if you could check and see if you're subscribed, and every once in a while you probably have to recheck that, honestly. And I said maybe it's just because I'm boring, and somebody put a thing up on the YouTube site that said, yes, you are, and I'm leaving, bye. I thought, well, at least they're honest with me. So that's where I'm at with the like, subscribe, share. Please share, please subscribe. Other than that, yesterday I went over to the house that they're living in now that they're getting ready to rent, worked more on that deck. Karma is an itch. And I get hit with it all the time because I deserve it. Made a big joke about going to Lowe's and walking into the pickup area on my own because my order was sitting there and nobody was helping me. And I said I would do it again because it just makes me crazy. Well, yesterday I opened it up to start painting the deck. They never put the tint in it. My redwood stain is white. Now that, to me, that's just not forgivable. It's so stupid. Redwood stain. For pickup. So you just take it off the shelf, don't put the tint in it, and put it up there. Nice. So back I go to Lowe's. See, I deserve this. Walk in, they're doing another management meeting. 24 people stand there listening to her talk. But there was a kid in customer service who turned around and helped me. And I told him what happened, and he was very confused and said, oh, I don't know what to do about that. And I took a deep breath and said, you probably want to send me to the color department, and I'll have them put the tint in it. And he thought that was a fine idea. So I go over to the color department. There's a guy there. And I said, I don't know what kind of moron I am, but I somehow must have ordered it without tint. Knowing I really didn't. And he went, no, you're not a moron. That's us. Well, thank you for that. He put the tint in it, mixed it, and then wrote no charge on top. Really? And I just said thank you and left. So I started staining the deck. It's coming out very nicely. But the days have been over 90 degrees. Well, Sunday, I waited for my college kid. He never showed up. And I texted him. He goes, well, it's a rainy day. I didn't know if you still wanted to paint. Well, since we're painting in the basement, it's probably okay. And I just said, fine. He said he could get his friend to help, and they could come. What's today? I just said it. Tuesday. And for a couple of hours, I said, I need a whole day. They said, fine. Yesterday, I went to visit Chelsea and her baby for a little while, which was so much fun. Stained all afternoon. Got a lot done, but each of those spindles, and I already used most of the gallon of paint just on the spindles and the railings. I still have a quarter of that to do. So I ordered another paint and had them deliver it today. I'm going to be going back over Thursday. Please tell me when it's opened. It's got redwood stain in it. I think I'll lose my mind. This morning, I met one of our ladies that I did not know for coffee at Panera Bread. Met her at 9 o'clock. We left at noontime. I had such a good time, Maureen. It was such a pleasure to meet you. I know we'll get together again. I think I talked way too much. I usually do. But I loved visiting with you, and there was a lot to talk about. I heard from Nick today on vacation. They have something being delivered here a week early, so it's coming tomorrow. Asked if I could be home. It's 100 pounds. It has to come in the house. The college boys were here today, and they said they can come back Thursday if I need them. So I asked if they will bring that box in Thursdays. We're not supposed to rain. So that gets that off my plate. After I left Maureen today, I went back over to the other house, and it was just too hot to get out there and stain. And I've got inside work to do where I want to sand down some doors that aren't closing all the way. Was sanding them, it was not getting better. It's an old house. I had to go back to Lowe's, get a planer, and I've got all 3 doors that needed to be done, and a coat of paint on them. As you can tell, I'm still covered in it. I'll get to the shower sooner or later. Now, I have every tool known to man at that house. And the guys today put my lawnmower in my car, which meant we had to fold down the seats, take out the baby seat, which is, you need an engineering degree to put together. And the lawnmower's in there because I couldn't find their battery for their lawnmower. It's just easier to bring mine. That will get done Friday, Saturday. And then I'll probably have to take 3 or 4 trips to get everything away from that house and back over here. In the meantime, with having to be here tomorrow because of that delivery, I'm so fortunate. My friend Kathy called last night and said, do you need me to come over so you can be down cellar and paint? I'll come over and visit. That will probably happen Friday if we don't get everything done. I know Kathy's not available tomorrow, and I texted my sister Karen this afternoon and said, are you doing anything tomorrow? Are you available? I have to be here because a delivery's coming, and I would love somebody to keep me company while I'm painting. She checked out a couple of things she was going to do and wrote back, yes, I can come and sit tomorrow. So Karen's going to come here, keep me company while I get some painting done so that hopefully I don't have to pay the guys so much. If I had time, I could get it done. But I still have to get that deck done, mow that lawn. Oh, I edged where you saw me trying to edge with the trimmers. I gave up on the trimmers, but I solved my problem. The grass is so well established and so thick. I brought over my edger to step on it. I couldn't get through it. And then I remembered that I had a drywall saw. I brought that over. I've actually got a blister on the end of my finger here. I sawed under it and then sawed down through it, that whole thing. Wait till you see it. It looks so good. So that's done. Inside, it's a mess. Their vacuum isn't picking it up. I have to bring my vacuum over. I don't even think it'll fit in the car on Thursday. Because mine is detachable that I can get everything up with. I also have to put one more coat of paint on all 3 doors that I used the planer and gut down. Then the inside will be done. I can't think of anything I'm missing. You won't even be able to tell it was done except they'll go to close the bathroom door and it will close. So I'm very excited about that. I think they're going to love the deck. The lawn looks phenomenal. And the painting is done here. If the guys help and I get my butt in gear tomorrow. This afternoon, I got a phone call from the modular home people. Yay! I was so excited. And the woman called Karen to that's her name. No, she didn't call my sister Karen. She called, introduced herself, Karen, one of the owners, and said that they had gotten my check, but they're waiting on getting all the info that they need from me, which I sent them Thursday. I faxed it all. They actually called me at 5:30 to tell me they had gotten it and that they were heading out for the day. No, that didn't happen. And I looked up the fax information and said, yeah, here it is. To this number, yep. And it was sent and you received it at this time. Really? and I got a phone call. Nobody remembers calling. And all of a sudden you hear somebody go, oh, they forgot me. Come on. I couldn't possibly have been this bad in a previous life that you have to make me pay like this in this one. So I had to, I've already done it, get everything in an email, all the pictures, all the papers, and I sent it out again this afternoon. I said to her, you know, this does not give me warm and fuzzy feelings. And she went, I know, I'm sorry. And I just thought, why? Why is everything one step forward, 2 steps back? I was hoping when Mike and Nikki and the baby got home that I'd have something to share with them of a possibility. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm smiling. I'm going to sit here in this sweltering heat, drink my water. I don't even think I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm not sure I can handle it. Watch TV while it's working. And tomorrow's another day. I'm done.